Greetings all, Vanna here for Capricorn's weekly message. Capricorn, it is 222 at the time of recording, and you have the Father as the first card coming out for you. Now this card translates to the Emperor, this being the Celtic Tarot. It has a different connotation to certain cards. Father here is in reference very much to Serenos. Excuse me. Maybe he was coming out a little bit there. And this is actually one of the only times I have a positive energy towards the Emperor card, especially for one of my own signs. Of course, you guys know I am a Capricorn rising. Sun, Moon, rising, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I am all Earth. The Emperor here has always carried a very aggressive, domineering kind of energy for me because of personal experiences and this card's association in my life. And this is one of the first times I have ever pulled it that I am not feeling that. This is a lot of Capricorn's ambition, them stepping up into their own divine masculine energy. But I do want to stress the balance between divine masculine and divine feminine. Every person, no matter what gender you were born as or identify as, has divine masculine and feminine. It's the energies and how we are presenting and sending out. For example, divine masculine energy is very powerful, speaking up, speaking out, pushing and giving. It is a lot of drive, motivation, and ambition. A lot of Capricorn's own energy. Divine feminine energy is a lot more like Virgo, receptive, calming, understanding, nurturing. And these are all energies that we have to balance in ourselves and in our lives. Right now, Capricorn very much is leaning into a lot of their divine masculine energy. And then we also have the Lovers that had come out. This was actually on the bottom of the deck, and I noted it, but it wanted to come out straight away. So again, this is another indication of balancing divine masculine and divine feminine energy, but also passion and rest, because the Lovers can be in reference to a romantic relationship or partnership coming into pass, but the true root of the Lovers card is passion. And passion is certainly something that you have, Capricorn, in droves. You don't manifest the Emperor for yourself without the ability to create everything that the Emperor needs. And you have that ability, truly. The Six of Cauldrons, there might be a hesitancy to share your love, to share what it is you have and what it is you're creating with someone else. Either out of fear of them not understanding and misinterpreting what you're doing, or the fear of exposure that comes with truly sharing something that we love and are passionate about. It took me a long time to be openly able to speak about my passions and my business, because there's a lot of people that are just like, crystal intention bracelets, that's not going to do anything for me. You just put pretty rocks on a piece of string and are trying to get people's money. No. I'm trying to show people you have the ability to make your world your own, and you don't have to bow to people who say that they are more powerful, to people who say that they are stronger. They are only saying that because they are trying to make you feel like you are not in control, to make you feel like you do not have the power to do what you have to do. They want to make you feel insecure. They want to make you feel like you're not able to share that, because that keeps you somewhere they can manage and use. And you are not going to allow this to continue to happen if this has happened at all. This might be something that you are being presented with, like your parents went through a situation like this, and it's kind of ghosting your path. Like Spirit's like, okay, did you learn the lesson? Are you going to repeat the cycles? Or are you going to accept something more? Are you going to accept something greater? Are you going to accept that you deserve something more? Because there really is an air of servitude going on here. The Ten of Shields in reverse means a lot, because the King of Shields in this deck has this woman rubbing his feet. And it is such a demeaning act to demand someone to do that. And I get it, that's something that people do in their relationships with each other, that's fine. Personally, I think fate are gross, but to me, to make someone rub your feet like that, it is very demeaning. If something that's what that they want to do, that's a completely different story. But someone has been made very much a servant in a sort of situation, and Spirit is offering and asking you to have patience right now, because they are weeding you out of this situation. Because even in the start, we started with the Emperor, the Father, with a very burned and barren wasteland, and everything else has been lush and green and vibrant, going through these day and night cycles. So there truly is going to be high points and low points. How you are carrying yourself through those moments is part of the journey. You have the air spirit of knowledge, and any air energy is welcome to the earth signs, especially Capricorn, because air is Earth's direct opposite. It's light flippantness of being able to just move moment to moment, thing to thing, is something that has been a point of a lot of envy to the grounded, needing stability and rubrics of the earth signs. So for air energy to be coming in, it's very much a blessing, because they're bringing in the knowledge, something that you may not have not had. They're bringing in something that you were lacking, but is able to be yours. A sense of strength, maybe a knowledge of a strength that you did not know you have. Perhaps your voice. I'm looking at this Ten of Shields. Perhaps you're using your voice to speak up for yourself and realizing you have an incredible voice. You have a power to your voice, and it carries an impact. This might lead you to becoming a public speaker or a reader yourself. However your gifts are manifesting, they are truly bringing you to some new beginnings. You have the truth in the family coming with the raven and wolf spirit. So there might be truths about a family situation. Some people then might not have been entirely truthful. Things coming to light that have been hidden in the dark for a long time. But ultimately, the true point of this struggle, the true point of this back and forth, is to have freedom. Is to be free yourself. Is to have a sense of acceptance in yourself. I truly am very proud of my Capricorns out there, because it is not an easy road being authentic. It's not easy standing up in your own energy and realizing it truly is on your shoulders what it is you're going to do. Because when you break out of the mainframe, when you break out of the mold, you have to find your own way. You have to find your own path. And that's part of the reason why I feel the knowledge and enlightenment is coming in, because you made a decision to break away from the pack. And while you do feel like that was a good decision, it did leave you a little discombobulated and on your own without direction. But guess what, my love? That ship is coming to bring you out of the fog and into enlightenment. It might even be closer than you think, but because of how fog works, the confusion, the light dispersion, it's a little difficult to see truly how close something is. But I do feel like that. I do feel like it's a lot closer than it seems. But because you are like full speed ahead, there's a lot of steam in the mind, and it can be very unclear what's the next step without you taking a moment to look at the things that you have already done and give yourself credit for that. Please give yourself credit for what you have already done, Capricorn, because you've done incredible. Truly. Have a beautiful day, my love.